Okay, so you heard the proceedings today. What's your reaction?
My reaction is that the investigative process and the judicial process is moving forward, and that they have done their work, and I have the utmost respect for Mr. McCarthy and Chief Manger and the work they do, and that's their work. My work is teaching and learning and the operation of the school system.
Along those lines of operation of the school system, what has changed at Rockville High as a result of this incident?
I think everyone has a heightened awareness of the fact that we need to make sure that the facility, our operations, everything is under review all the time, so that we're really looking at what we do. Montgomery County has very, very good schools that work very well, but it doesn't mean we shouldn't be paying attention all the time to how we operate and to how our facilities are set up.
And have there been physical changes to the school?
They're in process now. I don't know if they have begun yet, but they will begin very soon if they haven't begun.
Can you describe what kind of changes will be made?
We change the location of that bathroom, for example, as was said in the information earlier this morning. There are cameras throughout the building, but not in bathrooms. We're not putting cameras in bathrooms, but those doors on those particular bathrooms are going to be made to look like all the other doors in the school, for example, and that those are openings with curved walls. No.
Will you be adding more cameras to the school?
Only if we need them in the assessment, and we don't think that's going to be a widespread issue. But if we do need some, we will add them.
I believe the principal had said that she'd like a lot more.
There are a few more places she could use cameras. So certainly we're taking all of that under advisement.
How about incidents in the schools in general? How has this incident affected any other high school or any other middle school or elementary school, for that matter, in how they go about their days?
I think it's caused everyone to be more vigilant and just more aware.
Has it led to more physical changes to any other schools?
It certainly may. We've completed 6 high school reviews, and we'll complete all the other high schools by the end of May, and then we'll start on the middle and elementary schools.
What were the other 5 high schools? Do you know?
I'm sorry?
The other 5 high schools?
I don't have them off the top of my head.
Okay.
But they'll all 25 be done by the end of May.
Okay. And who's doing those reviews? Your own staff?
We have both internal and external staff involved in that. So we've reached out to some people because of our proximity to Washington, D.C., and because of our relationship with other large school systems. We've been able to do both, people with this expertise in the Washington, D.C. area and from other large school systems in the country.
One of the criticisms of the school system in general in the wake of the Rockville case was a lack of information that went out into the public. And then a few weeks later there was another incident it seemed as though quite a bit of information was released early. Do you see that as a policy shift or just a shift in mindset on how the public is informed about incidents that take place inside schools?
Well, I think the situation today that we saw at the courthouse shows you that things were very unclear at first in the Rockville situation. We put out our first response to the public on Sunday after the incident on Thursday. The principal put out a letter on Friday. We put out more information on the following Tuesday, and then we've continued to put out information. But we always want to reach out to the public as soon as we can in our relationship with law enforcement to let them know what's going on with their children. We understand that.
And so, moving forward, parents can expect more information sooner?
We always want to do that. And I've only been here 10 months, so I can't speak about any historical pattern. But I certainly understand parents' need and desire to know about the safety of their children.
Okay. Every year, it seems, one of the budget wrangles is school resource officers. What exactly is the latest going forward in the budget, and does the school system need more SROs?
We've asked for some additional security staff, not particularly resource officers from the departments that serve us, but we always want to fill those positions in cooperation with law enforcement, and then we also want to make sure we have enough security assistance throughout our schools to do this work.
So how many, I was curious, how many security officers are actually employed by the school system?
It's a little over 200, I think. And I know it's in that ballpark of 200 plus.
And there will be more?
Yes, we've asked for a handful more in this upcoming budget, and we expect that it will be funded, and we'll move forward on July 1st to fill those roles.